Welcome, Horlings, to yet another Game Hoarder adventure. This game is way overdue. I'm surprised I haven't done it already. It is one of my most treasured franchises in the adventure game genre. Of course, Ron Gilbert's Monkey Island. I zapped out the earlier games and their visual remakes. Probably some of my earliest LPs, just because, again, one of my favorite games ever, really. And I've just had this on the back burner for whatever reason. This is one of Telltale's earliest games, back when they were making games and not dog shit comic books that you make choices in. Choose your own adventure comic books. So, this might actually be a little bit more enjoyable for both of us. We're going to start with Tales of Monkey Island, Chapter 1, the launch of the Screaming Narwhal. Let's check out our options here. Hit frequency. We don't really need hit frequencies. We'll just leave all that. Subtitles we definitely want. Yes, I am. I am ready for a new game. Guybrush Threepwood. A fantastic new adventure. To this very day, that logo gives me chills.
At last, my victory is at hand. Har, har, har. Behold, the legendary 13th monkey of Montevideo, har, whose sacrifice will eternally bind the oceans themselves to my infernal will. Har, har. Impressed yet?
Not half as much as I'll be when Guybrush guts your diseased carcass with his voodoo cutlass, you doddering sack of scum.
I wouldn't hold your breath waiting for any last-minute heroics, me dear. The last I saw of your mighty pirate husband, he was being torn apart by a school of my ravenous piranha poodles.
All right, LeChuck, put down the monkey and back away from my wife.
Guybrush!
Arr, Threepwood! You've led me a merry chase, but soon the dread mysteries of these ancient simians will be mine, and the seas will run red with the blood of my enemies. Har, har, har!
Yeah, well, you fight like a...
No time to waste, Guybrush. Finish enchanting that sword before LeChuck completes his spell.
I'm on it. One LeChuck defeating cursed cutlass of Kaflu coming up. Now, where did I leave those handy voodoo instructions?
They're pinned to your mast.
Oh, yeah.
Giving us the tutorial deal.
Come to Guybrush, you spooky voodoo recipe, you. Well, I had to sail 6 of the 7 major seas to find the ingredients, but I finally finished the cutlass. Almost. Now all I need to do is find some fizzy root beer to spray on it, and LeChuck's as good as toast. Icky disease toast.
Right, enchanted root beer.
Cease your infernal struggling, or I'll
Of course,
gut
played
you
through
from
all these
God
back when they
to
came out,
gizzard.
so it's been a while. This game is several years old. So it's probably going to take me a while to remember everything.
Ah, the legendary monkey casket of Kauai. I'll never forget the horrible hula of Hades I had to do to get this thing. Is this thing sloshing? 4 words you don't want to hear when you pick up a coffin.
Ropes are starting to chafe.
Cease your infernal struggling, or I'll gut you from gob to gizzard.
I wonder how you open this thing. Aha! A seltzer bottle full of root beer. I haven't seen one of these since before I had a beard. Bet this stuff will work wonders on my cutlass.
Alright, well, we have some breath mints, so we can combine that to the root beer. Let's make it fizzy.
this city. I kind of guessed that the breath mints would make the root beer fizzy, but I'm a little freaked out by the glow.
These ropes are starting to chafe.
Cease your infernal struggling, or I'll gut you from gob to gizzard.
Prepare to meet your frosty carbonated maker, LeChuck.
Arr! Come and get me, a dirt-digging doily dipper!
Stop showboating and spray the sword, Guybrush.
I'm not showboating, I'm... Whoa. Oops.
Now we're going to die. Again. Wonderful.
Okay, no problem. I just need to find a fresh supply of impossible-to-find voodoo root beer. I sure hope there's some on Elaine's ship, because mine's as dry as a bone. And not one of those wet bones. I'm talking a dry, dry bone. Elaine, my beautiful butter...
What?
I said, Elaine, my beautiful butter...
My beautiful butter?
I was gonna say buttercup, but you keep cutting me off.
Oh, Guybrush. Now stop the chuckle, we're all dead.
Elaine, you've got inordinately strong thighs. See if you can swing me that rope.
It's not long enough, but I've got a better idea.
That'll work.
How'd you do that?
You don't spend several years at the side of Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, without picking up a few tricks, darling.
My ship! My booty! My collection of autographed sextants.
We'll buy you some more sextants later. Just stop LeChuck.
Ah, Threepwood. So good of you to join us. Saves me the trouble of having to sink your ship. Nothing can stop me now.
Trap monkeys down there.
Those roots could really use a trim. Let's see if we can cut back some of those unruly roots. There, much neater.
Okay, we have a root. Now we need some beer.
Yes. Yes.
Bruh. A pirate's favorite kind of beer.
Let's see if these roots add anything to this horrible knot frog. Ugh. This root grog is bland, joyless, and jejune. It's also flat.
Let's liven things up with some breath mints.
Now that's some fizzy root grog. Bet it still tastes like monkey snot, though.
Don't want to know how he knows what monkey's not tasting.
Okay, you barrel of disgusting low-cal goo. Make yourself useful. Booyah! Look out, LeChuck! Here comes Guybrush Threepwood's glowing sword of hot monkey vengeance!
That's what I call my dick.
LeChuck!
Do you mind? I'd be in the middle of an unholy ceremony here.
Unholy this!
Unholy this?
Yeah, I know, but he didn't give me much to work with. Hey!
Arr, arr. You can't defeat me that easily, sheepwood. Wait, what's happening?
Is that how the cutlass is supposed to work?
I don't know, it's so bright! What the heck?
Woof.
I'm human.
That's debatable.
Guybrush, quick! Finish him off!
What? Oh, right! This is for the monkeys, LeChuck!
What are you doing? Finish him!
It's not me, it's my hand! It won't... Uh-oh.
Oh shit!
Elaine!
Fucking
Guybrush?
bomb all those monkeys. folks, is how we start a Monkey Island adventure. Welcome to the Monkey Island Ghetto. Theme song is probably my favorite theme song in the entire world. It is the one theme song that I will think about before I die and pass from this earth. I think one of the biggest reasons why it resonates so well with me is it's one of the first games I played when I got a sound card, back when Sound Blaster and Ad-Lib sound cards were a new thing. And I remember going from a PC speaker to Sound Blaster, and I think this is one of the first games I booted up, and I about shit myself. It was miraculous. And now I have a stinky zombie hand.
Elaine?
Ahoy there, me hearty!
What?
Don't worry, we'll have you up and sucking back a grog and... Oh, my nose! My beautiful pirate nose! I'll get you for this, you craven bilge rats!
Sorry, I don't know what got into me. Oh, this can't be good.
You know, you really should have that looked at, kid.
Huh?
The name's Nipperkin. Davy Nipperkin, senior reporter, Keelhaul Gazette. Welcome to Flotsam Island. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Actually,
Great. What's your name, where'd you come from, and how'd you get here?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, and...
Pirate, eh? Well, I believe it when I see it, kid. Still, it'd be nice to have a real genuine pirate buckling his swash around Flotsam Island again. Why, I haven't had an honest-to-goodness pirate story to write about in over 6 months.
Right.
Yes, sirree, Bob. Nothing like the promise of a good pirate story to get the old journalistic juices flowing again, says I. Say,
Bitch slap.
just listen to me prattling on while you stand there all wet and confused and whatnot. So, what's your story, Creepwood?
This island looks, lovely, but where can I find a ship? I really need to get back to the Rock of Gelato and find my wife.
So it doesn't matter that I picked
there's only one ship
monkeys.
here on Flotsam Island, but it won't do you any good.
Why not?
It's the winds, Threepwand, the winds. Here on Flotsam Island, the winds are always blowing inward 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It's a freak of nature, a fluke, a curse. Whatever you want to call it, the result is the same. Once you've landed on Flotsam Island, you're trapped.
Are you seriously telling me there's no way off this island?
Well, not by ship, anyway. The only person who I think might know a way off the island is Deep Gut.
Deep Gut? What's a deep gut?
Deep Gut's my secret source for off-island news stories, and it's a good thing, too. Without the Gut's uncanny inter-island scoops, the Keelhaul Gazette would never be able to compete with those snooty prima donnas over at the Flotsam Times.
Off-island news? Hey, then he might know something about Elaine. Where can I find this deep gut?
Hold on a second, pirate boy. Davy J. Nipperkin doesn't go handing over his secret sources to every Tom, Dick, and Guybrush that washes ashore.
But I can pay you with treasure from my ship, which is probably at the bottom of the ocean by now.
Look, kid, you seem like a nice enough pirate, so I'll make you a deal.
Good deal. I won't have to dress up like a sheep, will I? I'll start reading my dialogue options that I select since Guybrush says whatever the fuck he wants.
A deal?
Yeah, off-island news is nice and all, but the fair citizens of Flotsam are getting tired of stories about faraway lands they'll never see again. Not to mention that I hate being beholden to this Deep Gut person.
So?
So I need some nice, meaty, local pirate news.
I love making pirate news.
That's the spirit, kid. You can translate that moxie into news-making pirate mayhem, and I'll hand you Deep Gut on a silver platter.
Yeah, this'll be a snap. A snap. A snap. Ow!
Chapter 1, Launch the Screaming Narwhal. So yeah, you can pick all these different cool, funny dialogue options, but I guess to save money on voice acting, he just says the same thing. Not a big deal. We'll take it over what Telltale makes nowadays. At least I can move around, and I don't have to sit there and watch and click dialogue options for 30 minutes before I can fuck with my character. It's pretty huge nowadays, Telltale games. Drain the Main Vein said I should also check out Back to the Future. I've actually never played those. Or actually, no, I have. I played the first one. But probably do those in the Sam & Maxes in the near future. And then beg Telltale to go back to when they were making good shit.
Printers ink, the lifeblood of the newspaper industry, lovingly harvested from squid udders.
Squid udders.
Wind still sucks. Flotsam Island endures 1,138th straight day of unwelcome winds.
You actually use the arrow keys to walk. Okay, middle mouse button opens my inventory, which I have nothing of now. And you can use shift to run.
Odd.
Card? What card?
The go fuck yourself card, apparently.
It's locked.
No one allowed in there but keel hauler employees, Leakwood. You thinking of becoming a reporter?
Oh, heck no. Hey, Davey.
Call me Nipperkin, kid. Everyone else does.
I'd rather not.
Wouldn't you just tell me how to contact Deep Gut?
Wouldn't you just tell me how to
Oh, no, he
contact
said-
Deep Gut? I'll be your best friend.
Sorry, kid, no can do. I need pirate stories, and you need my source. Any questions?
I don't know what kind of pirate news to make.
So, what sorts of swashbuckling do you go in for around these parts?
Oh, we used to love all sorts of piracy here on Flotsam. Barely a day would go by without a good bar fight, ship seizing, or buried treasure cropping up. Now it seems like all anyone wants to do is hang around and wait for the winds to change.
Well, leave it to me, and your sleepy little hamlet will be bubbling over with buccaneering boisterousness before you know it. Bye.
All right,
Keep
not
up
getting
the
much out of this
pirating,
guy.
kid. I'm rooting for you.
Jail carvings will come into play later. I remember those.
Whoever built this jail really wanted to put the burr in brig. Those eye carvings are creepy. Hear ye, hear ye. Owing to the unprecedented downturn in criminal activity on Flotsam Island, I've locked up the courthouse and taken a long-delayed 3-month sabbatical. Please don't break any laws until I return, or else. Sincerely, Judge Grindstone. I guess court isn't in session today, which is probably a good thing considering all the laws I'll be breaking. Pirates plundering your palace? Buccaneers bashing your balustrades? Swashbucklers slicing your stomachs? Then you need Morgan Le Flay, pirate hunter par excellence. Great, a pirate hunter. I need that like I need a 4th nipple.
Wait a minute, you got 3 nipples already? Oh, my gosh. I actually used to know a guy that had 4 nipples. We're actually all born with the ability to have, I think, 6 or 8 nipples. They just don't form in the process of human anatomy. But on some people, underneath their 2 nipples, kind of like how a dog has, whatever, 6, 8, 12 fucking nipples, I don't know. He had like 2 little black spots where they had semi-formed, I guess you would say. It wasn't totally freaky, you know, like 4 straight up nipples, but It was just freaky. Someone saying, "Hey, check this out. I got 4 nipples." I was like, dude, I don't even know if I can be your fucking friend still. Word gets out, I'm hanging out with 4 nipple dudes. Well, blow me. Well, blow me down, Glassworks.
Well, blow me down, Glassworks. Alphabet sale. Free vowels while supplies last.
Cool little fish wind chime up there.
Flowers. What a crummy sconce. I'd better pick this up before someone trips over it.
Goes into my pockets of holding.
The doctor is busy.
Nobody likes to work in this fucking town, apparently.
I'm not sure whether this is late Rococo or early creepy.
Giant turtle.
Holy screaming starfish! I think I've just found my ride off this stinking island.
Not so fast, my well-coiffed friend.
Ooh,
Reginald Van Winslow, captain of the Screaming Narwhal. And you are?
Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Oh, really? What can I do for you, Mr. Mighty Pirate?
Prepare to be
Heave to and
boarded.
strike your colors. I've come to seize your ship.
You have? Jolly good. No one's been man enough to take the Screaming Narwhal for over 2 years.
He's got a really good attitude for someone who's about to lose his ship. Why are you so happy about me seizing your ship?
I love a good challenge. Girds the mind and sharpens the loins, don't you know?
Huh?
I'll just leave the options up a few seconds. I don't want to keep reading them just because it kind of interrupts the flow of the dialogue between the two characters when a third character is chiming in. We'll ask about Club 41 though.
Do you know anything about Club 41?
Club 41? Wonderful place. I haven't been there since I lost my membership card when I seized the narwhal.
I'll try to exhaust all the dialogue options. That way we're not, at least hearing as much as possible.
Nice ship. Were you drunk when you built it?
Good one, boyo. But I didn't build the Screaming Narwhal. It was assembled by a committee of concerned flotsam citizens.
Were they drunk?
No, but they had to use whatever floated ashore. Hence, the aforementioned constructed by Sotsnook.
How'd you end up on Flotsam?
Same as everyone else here, lad. The winds. I was chasing some brigand that had stolen my hard-earned booty, when all of a sudden, Flotsam's capricious winds picked up my ship, shredded it to bits, and plunked me down here on her bounteous shores.
Well, if you didn't build the narwhal, why are you the captain?
By tradition, whoever knocks the captain of the Screaming Narwhal off the deck gets to be the captain, until he's knocked off by the next guy.
So all I have to do is knock him off, huh? Be seeing ya.
I look forward to it.
Nice frilly peak undies.
Sheer, sexy, and playful, with plenty of support for the active pirate. Hey, there's something in this sock. Club 41. Probationary member number 37, Reginald Van Winslow. This should come in handy.
The weather never ever does a thing for me.
Love the little song.
Hey, do you know anything about this LaFleur guy?
Morgan Le Fay, beastly chap. keeps a nest of trained scorpions in his beard, or so the story goes.
Scorpions, huh?
I keep trained
I should try that the
scorpions
next
in my
time Elaine
pubes.
complains about crumbs in my beard.
Oh wait, those are crabs. Never mind.
Alphabet sail!
Ahoy there, scruffy artisan. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Ahoy yourself! I be Gaffer Cryptdigit, pirate glassblower.
How'd a crusty pirate like yourself wind up making little glass unicorns?
Listen, matey. Glassblowing's every bit as dangerous as sailing the Spanish Main. One false move with your glass jack near the glory hole, and you can kiss your eyeballs goodbye.
I can? I'm not sure that's biologically possible.
Different glory hole that I was thinking about.
So, unicorns, huh?
Aye, graceful, delicate creatures they are. Though, to be honest, they aren't selling so well to the pirate community at large. For my next project, maybe I'll be making something that really speaks to them. Assuming I can ever sell these blasted horny buggers.
Let's ask about the island.
What can you tell me about Flotsam Island?
Well, you probably already know about Flotsam Infernal Winds. But has anyone told you about the reefs?
The reefs?
Aye, the crystal reefs of Flotsam Island. Sharper than a dragon's tooth they be. They encircle the island, shredding any ship foolish enough to get caught in Flotsam's winds.
Yikes.
This game is going on a decade old. It was created in 2009 by Dave Grossman, Telltale Games. And, yeah. Still looks pretty sharp for being almost 10 years old.
What's this alphabet sale all about?
Well, it's the latest thing. I make unbreakable tubes in the shapes of letters, which can be used to create festive, illuminated business signs, novelty mementos, or lamps.
Kitschy.
Aye, very camp. Consonants cost 38 pieces of 8. But today I'm giving away one free vowel per customer. Would you like a vowel?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I think I'd like one of those free vowel tubes.
You'd like to buy a vowel, eh? Here you go.
A U? What about A, E, I, O, or even Y?
All sold out. All we got is U-tubes these days.
That's all we got, baby. YouTubes. In fact, you're watching this on one of them.
Thanks for chatting, but I got a wife and arch nemesis to return to.
Aye, who doesn't?
Let's see if he knows anything about this pirate play.
Know anything about this pirate hunter?
Le Flay?
Pirate
You
hunter.
best be steering
Le Flay.
clear of him if you know what's
Big
good
difference.
for you. The way I hears it, his face is so hideously grotesque, most pirates slit their own throats at the mere sight of him.
Right.
No, really, I heard it from a friend of a guy.
A friend of a guy who slit his throat.
Aye.
Davy,
What do you got for me, sleep good?
I've still got some questions about those acts of piracy.
Fire away, kid. I'm a font of information. What do you want to know?
Where does a pirate go to start a bar fight on this island?
Well, the only bar around here is Club 41. Good luck starting a fight in that joint. They run a pretty tight ship over there. You know what I mean?
Where should I look for treasure on this island?
There used to be all kinds of buried treasures in Flotsam's jungles, but they've been pretty much tapped out. If I were you, I'd look for an established pirate treasure hunter to give you a hand.
I am an established treasure hunter.
What kind of ships are there to seize on Flotsam Island?
We've only got one ship on Flotsam, the Screaming Narwhal. It hasn't been seized in years.
I'm drawing a blank.
I hate it when that happens.
Hi.
Keep up the pirating, kid. I'm rooting for you.
Snipperkin.
What can you tell me about this Morgan Le Fay
Morgan Le
guy?
Fay.
Pirate hunter? Oh, he's a mystery, that one.
How so?
Stories about Le Fay started trickling in about a year ago. Frightening, fantastical tales of a hard-as-nails pirate hunter with ice in his veins and death in his eyes.
Spooky.
Spooky, sure, but none of the stories jibed. One pirate would testify to a daring escape from a red-bearded giant. The next would spin a yarn about a peg-legged midget. Either there's a whole fleet of pirate hunters sailing around calling themselves Morgan Le Fay. Somebody's hiding something.
Alright, let's see if we can get into the club.
Card.
Card? Oh, yes, my membership card. Here you go.
Very good, Captain Van Winslow. Here's your blindfold.
Blindfold?
Come now, sir. You know the rules. All probationary Club 41 members must wear blindfolds inside the club.
Right. How silly of me.
Very good, sir. Mind the step.
I've heard you make a mean gragatini.
Look out!
Nachos!
I'm so sorry.
Oi!
Sorry. Ow!
Get him!
Ow!
Oh, out for his hand!
You took the hand off me, you cracker croaker! What a fight! That was spectacular, Driftwood. Best pirate brouhaha I've seen in months.
I don't know what got into me. It was like my hand was possessed or something.
Possessed, you say? Sounds like there may be a follow-up story there. Keep feeding me these boffo pirate stories, Threepwood. I'll be handing over the secrets of Deep Cut before you know it.
Get that mighty sword.
What the? You put one of those miniature swords with an olive in my gragatini. I hate those things.
I always loved getting those little miniature swords. And on that note, folks, we'll see you in the next episode of Tales of Monkey Island.